stick it to the wall.
But I'm gonna have to try to.
He can see it, you know.
Let's see.
Jesus, how about put it right here so I can see it?
Well, I was gonna let you try to see the laptop.
That's fine.
Well, I can't see no more.
Want me to help you?
That David is his big boy.
Him, David.
What we need to do, man?
So y'all can get.
You want all the view?
You been doing?
Should it be sideways like
Well, he
this?
probably ain't gonna let it do it. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. It's still gonna do the same. It ain't enough space.
Sure, like.
So
How do I get Terris next to me? You shoot him off yours now?
Okay, well, take care.
Is he in there? He's still not in there. I like that young guy.
Okay. Well,
him for young boy. He all into guns.
How old is he?
He 9.
Oh, yeah.
so that's so all he got to do.
I remember though.
Lean up for me. Let
Was
me
it
see.
going straight up? Was it stand straight up so I can see it?
Yeah.
But I'm seeing it from here,
Yeah.
right?
I'm gonna try to get your.
You got 3?
She trying to get you a monitor
That's what I
right
thought. That's what I thought.
now.
David, you scroll him up.
And even the dog.
Even the dog,
So
yeah.
you can see.
Yeah, that's all right.
Baby girl, she taller than everybody.
Isn't that something, man?
Found one of
Oh,
them.
yeah, we were moving.
Yeah.
We moved the camera.
Oh yeah, they saw all that.
Oh, there ain't no question he gonna be in the
No, I
military.
wanna start a watch party.
That's him.
Been special ops.
He said he wanna be a sniper. That's all he talking about, man.
Yeah, ain't
That's
that-
your baby boy?
Oh yeah, he a cowboy too.
Really, man?
yeah, that's all right. And
Jamie Travis.
look, he was just a little arm baby, man, when I.
Really, man?
Yeah, he's growing good.
Bring him out to the ranch, man.
It was gave me
Yeah,
also
he
to
was
start.
born. Yeah, we went fishing one day.
Splitting them
Big old
in
You
man.
got to put a little, look, man. You ain't gotta-
girl.
I gotta keep your phone on the charger first.
Being silly all the time.
Ain't this
Okay, there
She,
you go.
man, she an athlete, she music player, she makes straight A's.
Put a little wetness on the back of that.
What's she going to say?
It's, I think it's
She goes
thick.
to,
It's sticking.
Public school, Madison.
Madison.
Yeah, I think it's just it's stuck.
Well, she was out of middle school.
Gotcha, I got you.
But it's not letting me turn to a watch party. It did it earlier.
You gotta be able to see it right. He'll still be able to see it. See that you fail? Mm-hmm. See the people coming out right there? He'll still be
Well,
able to
just
see
the
it.
comments, but he won't see them joining the list.
Yeah.
Good evening, Jackson and surrounding areas, and welcome aboard the most positive hour on radio. I'm your co-host, Mr. David Watkins, along with the hardest working man in radio, politics, insurance company,
Come on now.
food giveaway.
What'd you say? Who, me?
I'm editor the second.
They're the second.
Hey man, I can't say anything. I'm gonna jump a spot, then I'm coming back. I got the best wingman
That's right.
in America,
Hey,
in Spain, in Italy, in
Hands
France,
down.
in
Hands
Puerto
down.
Rico.
Listen to you.
Hey,
Oh, that.
Mr. It's real.
Here I am, Foster Ellis Jr.
All right. Look at him. Boy, I tell you, I am so excited about tonight. And I'm going to do something here. And I'm going to act right tonight, David, because I know we'll act up, okay?
Okay.
Because of our relationship, okay?
Gotcha.
But we got a guy to my right here. And like I said, I'm act right. I'm not going to talk, like we regularly talk, okay? We're going to talk business and professional. See how business professional is looking? Folks, we have Mr. Terris Harris in the studio with us tonight.
Yes, we do.
We're going to do our normal. We're going to pray. We're going to give our positive word. But y'all, I am so excited about this man being here with me, representing the Cochran Law Firm.
Yes,
That's when you're in the house with the professionals.
That's right.
It gets no better than that.
it does not.
Nationwide.
Nationwide
Okay.
firm.
And we're going to get him in a minute, and I normally don't do it like that, David. We go through our steps. But I couldn't help it because he's sitting here.
Close to you.
And he's my friend, too.
He is.
Yeah. I know a lot of folks, but he's my friend.
That's good.
Yeah. He ain't self his friend. But anyway,
That's right. Well, I better get back to it.
let's get back to
She'll be hanging you later on.
This
man.
Tose is in the house. I'm gonna
That's
quit
right.
letting it get me. I'm gonna let it get all of y'all. Okay.
We introduced our guest. We're gonna ask everybody to follow
We're
us.
gonna get him in more and introduce him more. But go ahead.
I
David.
got you.
Okay.
We're gonna ask everybody to please follow us on our Facebook pages.
Yes, yes.
We're streaming from 90.1 FM WMPR, Eddie Deer the Second on Facebook, and David Watkins on Facebook. Those are our Facebook outlets. Our contact numbers tonight going to be 601-948-5835 or 601-948-5950. Please share our videos and follow us on Facebook. That's right. Now, guys, let's get everything in order. Let's get ourselves prepared to go before the throne of grace in prayer.
Amen, brother.
All right.
Okay.
Let us pray.
All right.
Father God, Lord, right now in the name of Jesus, Lord, we thank you for this time. We thank you for this opportunity. We thank you for you allowing us to be able to be on these airwaves. Let something be said tonight to help your people.
Yes,
Let this be a positive hour. Let this be an hour of uplift, an hour of encouragement, an hour of rejoicement. Lord, use everybody that's in this room for your glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. And with that being said, we're going to go to the greatest wingman.
Oh.
It was at the top 100 wingman.
Yeah.
He'll be number one.
Look,
Would I be number
the
one?
rest of them can go on in. It's all over. You
Number
know?
one. Hey, Eddie, you can't win a championship without him.
Oh,
No, it's
Mr.
impossible.
Watkins,
I
come
wouldn't
on
even
now.
try. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even go for it, man. You can't unbuggle the package, okay?
Look out now.
Huh?
Well, we're looking at a positive word this time.
Come on, brother. Come on.
All right, Mr. Ellis, will you please
All
give
right.
our positive word for
No problem, no problem. I want everybody to understand, the listening audience and of course us. I would like to just give a very positive word,
Yes.
if I may.
Yes.
Listen to this, gentlemen, and radio listening audience. I do not fear failure. I only fear the slowing up of the engine inside of me, which is pounding, saying, keep going. Someone must be on the top. Why not you?
Wow. Please expound, sir.
Well, as a matter of fact, hold on.
Yes.
I want you to expound on that. Come on, bring it back around to you. First, I want you to read it again, and I need you to expound. Now, let me tell you something. With all that's going on in the world today,
That's right.
we got to have some things that bless our heart and bless our soul.
So true.
And so that's what our purpose and intent is here, okay? Had a little technical difficulty, but anytime the Lord doing it, the devil want to clown.
That's right.
Yes.
And we don't care about that because we keep it moving. And everybody that's tuning in now, we see you, and we're going to recognize you special. I'm looking at Donnell Taylor because I told him to come over here today.
Did you?
Okay, but that's another thing. Maybe he'll come later on.
He
Go
may.
ahead. Yeah, I want to see him here in the house with him and his kids. Go ahead, Terris.
Sounds good.
Well, Foster quoted George Patton. He said, I do not fear failure. What that means to me is regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the obstacles that may be in front of us, we have to tackle those.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you try to jump a hurdle and you're not successful the first time, then you have to dig down deep inside and say, okay, I'm going to jump this hurdle.
That's
Yes.
And you jump it. And then once you have accomplished that first hurdle,
Come on now.
That's right.
the second, the
Yes,
third, the
yes,
fourth,
yes.
fifth, etc.,
Right.
becomes easier and easier. Because what? It becomes muscle memory.
That's
Ooh,
right.
He done use a big word now. Use a big word on us, David.
There's some study in there.
Yeah. Hey, no, that's some wisdom.
Yes.
All right? Then
Tanika Freeman, that's wisdom. He talking about Tanita Freeman. All right, go ahead.
the next line said, I only fear the, quote, slowing up, close quote, of the engine inside of me, which is pounding, saying, quote, keep going. Someone must be on top. Why not you?
Come on.
How
brother.
about that?
Now, that's interesting right there, because if you don't find something internally that inspire you, no, that didn't say motivate you,
Ah,
that
okay.
inspire you,
Yes.
you will not keep going.
That is correct.
You know, when I was in the Marine Corps years ago, and one of the things the drill instructors first kept pounding into us, we're going to inspire you to be great. Motivation, they said, fades away.
Ooh, okay.
If
Okay.
you motivated, you just motivated for the moment. You just keep going just for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only if something inspires you to keep going to make you dig deep inside. So that's what he's saying there.
Mm.
That's the way I feel. That's the way I live life, actually.
That's exactly right. A lot of us do.
And
Yeah.
keep going. Someone must be on top. Why not you?
Might as well be me.
I remember.
I love that. Wow.
Years
I want you to
ago-
speak louder to this mic.
Okay.
For folks get on me
All right.
and say, we can't hear Terris.
All right.
And we're going to say it ain't our fault.
That's right. I'm gonna say, hey, that's the equipment.
Yeah. You know, equipment error.
You know, WMPR needs your donation, so we
Yeah.
need to get some money in here.
To get some more equipment.
Get
Go
some
ahead.
more
You can say
equipment.
that.
All right. Well, why not you?
Yes.
You know, in the summer, I'm dating myself here, but in the summer of 1995, I was an intern at the Atlanta Journal-Constitution newspaper out there in Atlanta, and I was covering business-related Olympic stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a dear friend of mine, the late Eric Stringfellow, I love him so much.
Yes.
He got me that internship. He actually taught me how to write. I gave him all the credit on that.
Wow.
But I was in the newsroom and there was this book that was sitting on the desk with a book review writer, and it was a black guy on the cover with a cigar in his mouth, and the title of the book was "Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun?" Reginald Lewis.
Yes, I have that book, brother.
So I read that book, and I still read it every year now because even though I was inspired to be great and to do things, but it put kind of things in perspective. Why not it be you that's at the top of the food chain, creating jobs, creating opportunities
Yes.
for your community and for others? Because you can't help anyone if you're not in a position financially to help yourself and the community.
That's
One of
right.
my
So
philosophies.
I think, you use that inspiration that's inside of you to keep that engine going,
Yes.
Yeah.
to make you stay up at night, to make you get up in the morning, to make you outwork the next man. Because
That's right.
nothing is going to be free. It's nothing
That's
free in this world.
I was
Somebody
talking about
paid
that
for it.
today, wasn't it?
Yes.
So if you are inspired to be great, to do great things, then you keep going. You keep going. That's that pounding inside
Yeah.
That's
to
right.
make you say, okay, I'm going to be great. Why not you? That's what I get from that.
Let me tell you something, man.
Great.
We can take up an offering now. You know what I'm saying?
And we could.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank
you
you.
for that.
All right.
Since y'all put me on the spot.
Yeah, we
just
put you on the
do
spot.
it.
That's
right.
bring it out. But no, you brought it down through that. That's what we do around
He
here.
really did.
Now, let's get ready to let David do what he do. Explain what we're doing tonight, David. And we want to make sure that we give some shout outs to some folks before I go any further. My friend that I have to get on and mess with, you want to mess with people you love, okay?
That's right.
You see that guy in the box in there?
What
All right?
box?
What box? That box.
The legendary
The
box.
There he is.
Hey, the man, the legend.
That's right.
Handy man. What's
Yes.
up, Handy?
All right.
Proud to the people, brother. That's our engineer. David.
That's right.
And he also has been the engineer for who?
Mr. Evers.
The.
Charles Evers. Let's talk.
And about how many years?
25 plus.
Wow.
Handy man ain't but 20 years old. So I don't know how he did that.
He came out the womb. Turned
Doing Make it happen, man. Go ahead, David. Let's stay on
I
track.
want to send out a very, very special shout out tonight.
Okay. Okay.
Eddie, you witnessed a little this today. Me and this man fuss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, you witnessed today.
Yeah,
Me and this man fuss.
y'all fuss, y'all fight,
We fuss.
and then y'all love each other.
That's
Okay.
That's up.
But I have to say this, that this man trained me.
Really?
This man helped put a battery to this talent that God gave me.
He inspired you.
That's right, he
Yeah.
inspired me.
Huh?
And that's no other than WMPR's own Sweet Clyde Live.
Wow.
about
Sweet Clyde Live.
Yeah, he's our broadcast manager here, and on Saturday, right?
That's right. On this past Saturday,
On this
guys.
past Saturday, Clyde celebrated 70 years of youth.
Oh
What?
my goodness.
I say 70 years old.
70 years of youth. So you telling me that Clyde, on this past Saturday, turned 70 years old.
Turn 70.
Isn't that beautiful?
This is what I'm going to do right now. If anybody want to say, hey, and happy birthday to Clyde, you got 2 minutes to call Clyde and tell him happy birthday, okay?
That's right. 601-948-5950. That's right.
How long has he been at this station?
We added it up and we're looking at over 38 years.
Oh, my
38
God.
years.
That's right. And he's been friends with Mr. Evans for over 50
That's as long as I am old.
Yes, how about that?
So,
Did y'all catch that?
Yeah.
a lot of time, me and Clyde, we fuss. A lot of times he'll tell me, well, like, you ain't right for that.
He will keep him straight now.
I tell him he ain't right.
Yeah.
But through it all, I'm going to
Yes,
give a
sir.
story that I'm going to let the phone lines open up. I
Okay.
remember one time Lee Williams had came to the Athletic Assembly Center
Right.
in Jackson State. It was pouring down rain.
Yeah.
And Clyde, everybody know Clyde. Clyde is a workman.
Yes, sir. That's what he do.
And Clyde rides around with a truck full of tools.
All the time. Right now in front of the station, he got a truck full of tools.
Truck full of
Ladder
tools.
on the back.
Well, this night, Clyde caught a flat on one of his older trucks.
Okay.
And would you believe, out of all the tools Clyde had in his truck,
He did not.
he didn't have a jack.
Come on, Clyde.
He called me, man. It was pouring down raining, man. He went to the Lee Williams concert, and
Yeah.
that night, I didn't attend the concert.
Yeah.
I think I had to preach somewhere, and I was just tired. But he called me, man. He said, man, I need you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I went out in the middle of the rain.
Come on now.
At Jackson State.
That's what you folks will do for you.
And brought him
That's what these two will do
and
for
brought him a
you.
jack.
You know
Because I'll
what?
do it for them.
That's right.
And there's been times, man. I remember one time somebody broke into my house that I had some years ago, maybe 20-some years ago.
Yeah.
And they kicked the door off the hinges.
Whoa. Okay.
And I'm not a carpenter.
I
Yeah,
understand.
I do.
Everybody got their
I deal
skills.
with electric and whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
a carpenter.
yeah, yeah.
And I called Clyde and said, Clyde, I gotta get this door up. He came right on, man, put the door up. So he's been a close friend to me, my family, been knowing my dad for so many years, trained me.
Yes.
And I just want to wish him a very happy, special, belated birthday.
We're gonna
He deserves it.
we're gonna give him an ovation right here. We're gonna clap our. I wish we had some music in there and he could play Happy Birthday, but we ain't gonna do that right now. But guys,
Yes.
happy birthday, Clyde.
Yeah, happy
Happy birthday.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Yes,
Thank you for
indeed.
what you do at WMPR. You can call in and tell him happy birthday very quickly if you'd like to do that, because he is a legend. And he's special to all of us, and
Yes,
he's
he
our
is.
friend now.
Yes,
Okay?
he is.
Now, David, we've done that. I want to do one more before we get into the rest of this because
Yeah,
time is
you
getting
better,
pretty
man.
fast. I'm going to look at this paper not because I have to, okay, but because of the fact of who he is, and he's one of our bosses down here. But we're not doing it for any other reason, but because of the fact that we love him, we appreciate him. As a matter of fact, he's a man of service, okay?
That's right.
But what we want to do is we want to wish. Hey, we want to wish first his wife because she's special.
Yeah, you do it first.
We ain't gonna say nothing about him. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
We want to wish Ollie and Gail a very, very happy anniversary. Ollie Linson is one of our board members here at WMPR.
That's correct.
And he is a friend of WMPR.
That's right.
And Ollie said when he moved here from California and found out about WMPR, he changed every station in his house, including on that big yacht he got, to
God, man.
WMPR, and he never changes the station.
That's right.
That's commitment.
That's
That's
right.
loyalty.
That's right.
And let me tell you what he did the other day for us. In the Mega Evers Homecoming Parade,
That's right.
he personally drove Miss Wanda Evers.
Yes.
We thank you for that. But number one, we want to wish Gail a very, very happy anniversary. And you too, Ollie. We love you, man. Happy anniversary, bro.
42
Absolutely.
years.
42 years,
Long
okay?
time.
Look, I'm going to give her her check Sunday at church, okay? Happy anniversary, man. Love y'all, okay? I want to make sure we took care of that, okay?
And also, now, before we move on, we want to say good evening to our audience down in Hattiesburg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got
City.
a deal in the game
Yeah.
down in Hattiesburg.
All right. Them my
playing
peeps
us
down there, man.
We love you all down in Hattiesburg. Also, to the Honorable,
Yes.
the man of the hour,
Come on with it now.
Mr. Charles Evans.
Yes, indeed.
Charles Evans.
He's Charles Evans.
Without him, nothing would be happening here.
That's right.
Nothing.
That's right.
Okay?
Nothing.
Station wouldn't exist. People don't know that when his brother was assassinated, that man came back and took over the NAACP for the state of Mississippi.
Yes, he did.
We want to invite people in the future to come down and take a tour of his office, David.
That's right.
The Mississippi Civil Rights Museum
That's
is
correct.
very nice,
Yes.
very nice. But when you come down here, you're gonna see some things that you don't know exist. Would you say so?
Oh yeah.
What about
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Foster? You agree with that?
absolutely. Yeah.
I can't wait to honor my friend, Mr. Harris, Esquire, to see that room before we leave here tonight.
And he will.
And he will. That's going to be a treat. Right now, the phones are lighting up. Would you answer that, David?
Sure. Thanks for calling. Let's talk.
Hello?
Hello, you on air?
Hey, how you doing?
We're great. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm calling about an issue that I used to work with the, at the search facility, and I have seen some things on Facebook that the supervisor, well, I guess your supervisor, that had posted about removing the statues of Obama and Martin Luther King. And this is a supervisor that has had many Afro-American fired, and when you go to management about, when we used to go to management about her and tell them that she was prejudiced, no one believed us, but it's all in clear writing now because it's on her Facebook page, and it's on her Facebook page, but no one wanted to believe us when we were saying it, and too many people have lost their jobs because of her.
Okay, all right. Let me understand what you're saying exactly. How can we do something to help with this matter?
That's why I'm on the air trying to find out what can be done to protect the other people that have to work under her.
Okay, Terris, you want to respond to that?
Well, ma'am,
Turn it here.
first thing I would suggest that you do is, I'm not going to ask you who you work for live over the air, but if you have over 15 employees at your job where you work, I would suggest if you feel or any of your other coworkers feel as if the supervisor or whomever are exhibiting hostility towards you or discriminating against you because of your race, I would suggest that you file a complaint with the EEOC, and the EEOC will do a thorough investigation on the discriminatory things that's going on there. Then after that, they will either do one or two things, well, one or three things actually. If they find that if you all allege that you aren't getting promoted or things of that nature as a result of discriminatory things, then the EEOC can itself file a complaint on your behalf. It can either offer a probable cause finding of discrimination against the employer, and then they give you a right to sue, and then you can get a private attorney and sue. Or they will not find probable cause and just give you a straight right to sue letter. Then you can consult with the private attorney and discuss all the issues that you all are having, and a decision can be made whether or not you have an action or not.
Okay, now let me ask you this. I'm no longer employed there.
How long has it been since you left employ?
It's been about 3 years.
Well, the time for you to go to the EEOC now would have run, because you have to file a complaint a charge with the EEOC within 180 days of the alleged discriminatory act. Nonetheless, any of the employees who are there now, if you still have friends there, you can tell them that's what they can do. And then there's possibilities, if it's systemic, there's a possibility that that person may be able to have a class certified against that employer, and you may be able to get brought in that way.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Thank you for calling, man. We appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
We put him to work before we
Yeah,
introduced
we
him.
hadn't introduced him yet. That's good. We're gonna talk to you. Let's get ready to do that now. We're gonna let you talk about who you are and what you do, sir, with your firm. Let us in on what's going on with you and the Cochran law firm. Okay.
I'm on a radio station right
Okay.
now.
All right. Well, I'm the managing partner for the Cochran firm here in Jackson.
Okay.
And the Cochran firm has about 32, 33 offices nationwide. And our firm was founded by the Johnny Cochran that
Wow.
everybody's familiar with. Well, I've been practicing law now 20 years, and I've worked in large law firm settings and small law firm settings, and then now, I've recently merged my firm into the Cochran firm.
Congratulations.
And the firm itself, we have the ability to handle any need that a person may have. So if anything come up, give us a call, and we will have someone within the firm or within our reach to handle whatever needs that you have. And I'm a local Mississippi resident from Mississippi Delta, from Cleveland, and I've been, like I said, been practicing law for 20 years. And here locally, I have Robert Schuler Smith, the former Hinds County District Attorney, works in the office. He's a partner with me here in town, and we have other lawyers as well. But I just want to give Robert, because everybody don't know what Robert has landed. He's with the firm now, so I feel the need to say that. But we can handle, like I said, any need that anybody have, and I guess I can say this now. I might get in trouble with Eddie for saying this, but I would suggest people, when you're hiring an attorney, you need to hire an attorney in a law firm that's really going to care about you, your family, your well-being.
Okay.
You don't see advertising really about the Cochran firm. Every now and again you may see a flyer. Every now and again you may see a billboard. Every now and again you may even see a radio ad. But not, that's going to be few and far between. And the reason is this. You have so many what we refer to as TV lawyers.
Yeah.
They have, you know who they are.
Okay.
They advertise all day, every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and they get in cases 24/7, 365.
Okay.
When do they work on your case? If you're getting ton of cases like an assembly line, when do they work on your case? When they give you that time that you really need.
That's a good question.
Okay.
When do they work on?
True.
That's a good question.
We're
Good
listening.
question.
So, but we give, not to say that they don't give their clients
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
their individual attention, but I know we do.
You know that.
I know that for a fact.
Okay. All right.
And I'm confident that you'll get better results with the Cochran firm. I'm just confident of that.
Well, you know what? If you're gonna be a bear, be a grizzly. That's what my speaking about your firm.
Right.
Speaking of that, if you have any questions concerning legal matters, okay, we want you to call in because that's why Attorney Harris is here.
That's right.
Call him and ask him, okay? Do it right now where it don't cost you nothing, okay? So, what's our call-in number, David?
601-948-5950.
Okay.
Or 601-948-5835 for any questions for Attorney Harris on tonight.
It's a lot going on, you guys, in the atmosphere right now. And what we want to do is, when we bring on our guests, and we're going to get ready to take a break, because it started out pretty quick. People calling him, asking him questions already.
That's right,
okay?
from the door.
Yeah, from the door. So we're going to take our station break. But when we come back, we want to take the rest of this time to tune in and make sure. Wow, we got a call coming right now. Can we take that down?
Yeah, we'll catch that right before the
All right,
break.
we'll catch it before the break. Go ahead.
Thanks for calling Let's Talk Next Level.
Yes, how you doing? I got a question.
Okay,
Turn
turn your
your
radio
radio
down
down.
for me, sir.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Yes, sir, thank you.
Okay, I got a question. Okay, for an essential employees that's being forced to work in hazardous issues due to this COVID-19 stuff, are they entitled to like hazardous pay?
Well, there has been a tremendous amount of discussion about hazard pay and who's going to get it and how the hazard pay is going to be paid. So, as I sit here today, I hadn't seen yet any legislation that says that a person has to be paid hazard duty pay, and because the small employers, even large employers for that matter, I mean, they have to be able to get the money from somewhere. But there have been, different senators and congressmen talking about enacting some type of legislation to give local businesses and large corporations additional monies for that. But as I sit here today, I hadn't seen that happen just yet.
Okay, so this thing as just myself, like being like a federal government employee, it looks like we should, but I really just don't have the mindset.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that either for federal workers, so I'm not sure. I'm sorry, but what I can do though, once we go off the air, we can take your number and I can look at it and make some calls in the morning and give you a call back and let you know.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you so much, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, we're going to get ready to take a station break and stay out of trouble up in here. We're still on the air live, so we can still see you, and we're going to do some shout-outs, okay?
All right, we'll be right back with Let's Talk, next level.
Okay.
Hi, this is Charles with Let's Talk.
Pull that mic down for me. Switch.
For the 9, 10 minutes for that murder.
All right.
Gun being
All right. How's everybody doing? John Taylor
Yeah, you
Jr.
can shout
All right, now I got to do my shout-outs
Yeah.
for Terris. Where your
It's
phone
all-
at?
it's
You need
all
to do a Clyde, a live show. Where your phone at? She finna help you. Because you don't know what you're doing, okay?
Hey, Daddy. what's
Ted,
going on?
give me a call, man. I want to ask you some questions, brother. I texted you the other day or tried to get you on Facebook. Call me, okay? Hello, Debbie. How you doing? All right. Miss Barbara Hood, how you doing this evening? Glad that you had time to call in. My friend James Myers. Hey, man, what's going on? Okay. All right. Miss McIntyre, how you doing? Good to see you. Adrian Jones, how are you doing? Good to see you, man. I'm having to redo this thing over here and trying to learn how to do it. We got all this heavy equipment in. Okay. You want to start a watch party on your phone, Terris?
Right, thank you for
Okay. She know how to do it. She's real smart. Tanita Freeman, how in the world are you doing? Okay. Still waiting on you to come to Mississippi and see us. Get on this show with us. Pastor Lloyd, how are you?
Jones said, what's up?
What's up? Adrian, you need to call me tomorrow, man. Okay. Janice Hill, good to see you. Kyle, that's my twin, man. Kyle Cochran right there.
Yeah, Kyle.
All right, Kyle's my twin. I'm gonna call you tomorrow, man. We got some stuff we need to do for you know who.
Kim Taylor Frazier says,
Hey, Kim. Okay, that's Donnie's sister, and I promise you, she look a whole lot better than Donnie. Okay, tell your daddy hello and your mom, Kim, and Derek. Okay, Brother Charles Taylor, my homeboy. How you doing, man? Miss McGowan, we need you to come on the show too and talk about your business. All right, would you do that, please? All right. Shanta Wilson, how you doing? There's Helen, how you doing? Chris, what's going on, my man? Chris Lister, that's my cousin.
And I want you to get
All
this
right.
on look when he come back because I want
Pat Smith, I see y'all. Miss Lloyd, hey. There's Bill Coleman. Yeah, we getting better with this, y'all.
Yeah, might try to rub my leg. I can't get
You know I'm gonna do it anyway. There's my friend Alan Helmy. Hey man, how you doing? Thank you for listening in. There's my look. That's Phyllis Jenkins right there.
Kim said, okay, I will.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
It's not like
Hey Phyllis.
happening.
There's Didi Shoto. Hey Didi, how you doing?
On our page, we have to really
Want to get with you too. You're doing a good job on y'all show over there. Okay.
Put a device up there where we won't have that problem.
Okay, it was
All right. Thank y'all for your patience as we trying to learn to help operate this heavy equipment. Hey Dorothy Jenkins, how you doing?
You supposed to wave at them.
I'm waving with my
You
hand.
wave.
Can they see with my?
They see it with like that too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you wave.
So you moving pretty fast over here, but they can hear me, can't they?
Yeah, you already spoke to them.
All right. Then we finna go back to work now.
All right, we're back live here at Let's Talk Next Level with yours truly, Mr. David Watkins, along with Mr. Eddie Deere II,
That's me.
Mr. Foster Ellis Jr.,
Here I am.
and Attorney Harris from the Cochran firm. Hey man, if the glove don't fit, he must have quit.
David, now you did it. David, he went there. Did he do it? Yeah. You know what's
Hey, that's true,
amazing?
man.
The Cochran Law Firm is legendary. Okay.
That's it.
And let me tell y'all what we've done, guys. Here at Let's Talk Next Level, we have enough relationship to be able to represent and have you here with us tonight. You got to understand what that means to us. When people come on this show with us, we try to get some of the best professions and the best people
That's right.
in this state to come.
That's right.
And let me explain this to you. We got a lot of people we want to invite to come on our show, but this is invitation only. I need you to know that.
I feel special.
Am I joking?
That's right. Invitation.
I feel special.
So, what we want to do is invite a lot of people to have access to us, and we really want to do some other things too. What we're really doing for the Cochran Law Firm is we're spotlighting.
That's right.
Hey, we're spotlighting the Cochran Law Firm.
That's right.
And let me tell you what that means. When I was coming up, back when Foster and I was coming up, there was an old saying that says, when you don't have a sign, that's a sign of no business, okay?
That's right.
When you don't have
All
a
the
sign,
time.
that's a sign of no business. So when you're not on Let's Talk Next Level, don't nobody know that you're there. So we want to make sure that we give you that opportunity. We got the #1 engineer in the box up here,
Yeah,
the
we
handyman himself. He got enough fans to run a show by himself,
How
as
about
he
that?
does daily. Excellent work. So we want to give loves and kisses to our queen, Wanda Evers.
That's right,
She's
Miss
out
Wanda.
relaxing and maxing.
That's
So
right.
is that the phone ringing?
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead, David. Let me quit talking.
Turn your radio down.
I sure will. How y'all doing?
Hey,
Great,
we're doing
man.
great.
Welcome to Let's
Doing
Talk.
great.
Man, y'all throwing so much information out there until we just can't keep up with
I know who that is. That's Debo Brown. Now, he ain't got to recognize. I ain't got to hear his voice. Now, hey, Bo.
This is your colleague.
Yes,
sir.
I would like to know, first of all, what Tim is that up in there? Because I'm thinking, I didn't hear y'all tell from time to time who you were talking to, except you just said Tim. But I heard him mention some things that make me feel like I might know who that Tim is.
No, that's Terris.
Terris.
Terris Harris. Attorney Terris Harris.
And he was in journalism before. I mean, the one that was talking about the working for the newspaper.
That's him. Turn your boat, the radio down a little bit, Bo. He can talk to you. That's Representative
Well, now,
Bo Brown.
I thought he said Tim.
No, that's Terris
No,
Harris.
Terris, Terris.
Okay, Terris. Okay, well, good, man. I just enjoyed the little history that you gave him, and I was just wondering why you. I thought you may have been Tim. Used to be the beat writer here in Jackson for the Clarion Ledger, sports beat writer. But that's all right. Y'all doing a good job, gentlemen. You got a lot of information flowing, and just want to remind everybody tomorrow we're going to be honoring Snacks Lee down at the Mississippi State Capitol.
Yes.
He's getting so many accolades, and we're going to
Wow.
honor him tomorrow. And along with the athletic director, Ashley Robinson, at the state capitol beginning at 10 o'clock on the Senate side.
Okay.
And let me also invite many of you, and I know, David, you need to be there. I don't know if you know about it, but the State Baptist, the General State Baptist Organization under the direction of Reverend Isaac Jackson,
Yes.
and the National Baptist Association under the direction, of course, our good friend from New Hope,
Yes.
That's right.
Dr. Young.
Dr. Young.
Yes.
They're going to be in a press conference at the Capitol on the South Steps, and the public is welcome to denounce the Mississippi State flag as a collective organization, and that takes place at 11 o'clock tomorrow. A lot of action down at the Capitol. Come on down to your Capitol. I think they're limiting the amount of folks that can come in, but this press conference will be outside on the South Steps, and there's no limitation of you coming, as long as you're on the outside. I think they do limit, though, how many can come inside the Capitol still.
Thank you so much, Bo. As usual, man. Appreciate you, brother.
And listen, we're getting close, y'all, to changing this flag.
We see the movement, man.
Yes.
Tune in tomorrow night at 7:30. We're going to be talking about this young man at Mississippi State and how we need to support him as he has denounced the rebel flag and said he was not going to play under that banner. This young man is a pro prospect, 4-star player, and we need, as African Americans, to support his strong stance. Do you hear me?
We
Yes,
do,
sir.
man.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in,
Thank
brother.
you, Bo. Thank
Okay.
you, Rep. All right. That was
All right, all right.
Our very own Bo
That's our Bo Brown,
yeah.
our state representative. Now,
That's
folks,
right.
call in now. Talk to Attorney Harris. If you got questions, take advantage of it right now.
That's
okay?
right. Moving on in this segment, we want to just talk about some issues, man, going on right now in the state of Mississippi. And Bo just opened the door for one of them, and that's the state flag.
Okay. I want Terris to give an opinion
Yeah,
on that.
I want an opinion
okay?
on it from you,
I want
Dr.
Foster, all of us can
Oh, yeah,
chime in.
chime in, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I have a really, really strong opinion about
Okay.
the flag.
Okay.
I think it needs to be taken down.
Okay.
I think the rebel flag alone doesn't need to be flying around and everywhere. And when you look at it, well, let's put race aside for a minute.
Okay. All right. Let's do that.
Because they always, meaning non-African Americans, always say it's about heritage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? So let's put race aside totally.
Yeah.
The Confederate flag was the flag of the Confederate States of America, right?
That's right. That's right.
The treasonous traitors who wanted no part of the United States.
That's right.
So if you're saying that it's part of heritage and we're patriots and all of that, why are we celebrating treasonous traitors? When the Commandant of the Marine Corps took a stance several months ago and said no rebel flags, no Confederate paraphernalia would be on any Marine Corps installations. I mean, it makes sense. Why have the Confederate flag on military installations when it represents traitors? So we're putting race aside. So why do we have treasonous traitors, symbols and emblems around the United States of America? So
I never heard of it that way, Terry.
now that's,
I haven't.
now that's race aside.
Okay.
That's right. That's
Now what I'm gonna
Now,
do is
from a race perspective,
okay. All right.
the Confederate flag came about in order to be flown to try to put black people in their place. It was flown to show that, all right, white supremacy, because it wasn't, all right, the flag as we see it today wasn't the Confederate flag at the time of the Civil War.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Right? So that flag came about after the fact to try to put black people in their place in terms of showing white superiority. You know, even the federal statutes, there's a lot of talk about that now. All of that was brought up to show white supremacy back in time, during the 60s, during the Civil Rights Movement. Some statues got put up. The rebel flag was being flown. Back in the late 20s, it was really flown. The federal flag, the statues were being put up to show white supremacy. Shortly after slavery, they were put up to show white supremacy. So all of that stuff, in my opinion, needs to go.
Let me say this to you too as well. The state of Mississippi, I want to add this plug too, and people can say what they want to say because opinions are like fingers and toes. Most people have. My dad used to say that, you know. Okay, we still they ain't like he ain't going nowhere. He's still running everything. You know my dad. What's going on, Vesta Ware? And here's the thing that affects what I see. When I was a firefighter for the city of Pearl, a lot of people don't know that they thought I just woke up one day, Faustin, sit over here. We got a story we'll tell one day. But when I was a firefighter for the city of Pearl, we had a patch on our uniform, which was the state flag of the state of Mississippi. Okay? Terris, you're a United States Marine, veteran, heavily decorated. He ain't telling y'all about that. Would you tell us about the decorations that you received, sir, in your service to this country?
Well,
and I don't even like to talk about it, but let's tell it.
Yeah, I really don't.
But you earned it. It wasn't given.
Right. While I've earned everything, all the medals, all the ribbons that was bestowed upon me, and while my service in the Marine Corps, it's tough to even talk about that.
Yes.
Because I served in the first Gulf War, and I was injured there. And I don't talk about it a lot because it really brings back memories that I prefer not to think about, to be honest.
I understand.
And so, but
It's a leading question, attorney.
it's
And I want you to remember something. We'll shut down at 8.
right.
But I want you to make sure you mark this time. But the reason I want you to tell them the medals you received, because I want to say something after that.
Oh,
Okay?
well, the most known one that we call in Marine Corps the medal for running too slowly is the Purple Heart. I got shot when I was in the first Gulf War.
Wow.
Yeah,
And God have you sitting here now.
yeah.
With an amazing family.
So it's
So you received the Purple Heart.
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amen.
So,
Commend you, brother.
but you know, it's like I said, it's I got chills on me now. But you know what I found some people deal with things differently.
Yes.
But from where I see things, I guess it just may be my coping mechanisms. But I reflect back on all the great times I had in the Marine Corps. It helped make me the person that I am, the father that I am, the
Yes.
man that I am.
Yes.
But I try not to think about what we did, what we had to do. Would I do it again? Absolutely yes.
Now, let me tell you why I'm leading to this question. When you went over there and you fought and put your life on the line to receive the Purple Heart, which flag was flying, brother?
All right, United States of
The
America.
United States of America flag. You took what you took for everybody on this side of the big pond.
Right.
You didn't fight for black people, white people. You didn't fight for Jewish people. You didn't fight for a specific. You fought for the United States of America.
That's right.
And here's my take on that flag, okay? If that flag that we fly in our state can represent all people, let's all fly.
That's right.
Because when you went, and my father exchanged 37 years of his life, Terris, for this country. He went and fought under a flag, the United States of America.
Right.
And I'd like to see our state, and I'm going to give our state credit, the riots and the bombing and all the stuff that flag may have been a part of years ago, that ain't happening in Mississippi today.
Right.
How many times have we had those issues here? And it ain't because we weak or scared or beat down. It's none of that. It's because here we're actually trying to work together.
We have, and you know,
We need to recognize that too.
we have come a long way in Mississippi in terms of race relations.
Absolutely.
And
And we got more to do.
we have a lot to do.
Yes,
a
we
lot
do.
to do.
Yes, we do. That takes our decision to do that. Hey, Cookie.
And you know, and when we talk about the flag, you said something. I want to address this.
Yes, yes. Let's take this caller now. Go ahead, David.
Thanks for calling. Let's talk.
Caller, you on air?
Yes. Since we're on the flag business here, I've got some things I'd like to add, if I may.
Please do, sir.
Okay, the flag that you now see flying, the state flag is flying now,
Yes, sir.
was designed by a guy by the name of William Tufts. And he was quoted explaining the motivation for creating this flag, as clearly stated in a book from 1870.
Mm-hmm.
As a people, he said, we are fighting to maintain the heaven-ordained supremacy of the white man over the inferior or colored race. And continuing, a white flag would thus be emblematic of our cause. He also stated that he hoped the flag would be hailed by the civilized world as the white man's flag. So that brings it home. That's why it should not be flying. It doesn't represent us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Wow. Now that's awesome, guys.
Thank you. And I want to add to that. On February the 7th, 1894, that's 126 years ago, that flag was adopted by the legislature at that time. And I like what Senator Horn said today in the interview when I interviewed him today. I would love to see the legislature take the same step that the legislature in 1894 took to put it up the legislature in 2020 make the same steps to take it down, because that flag, after 126 years, does not represent the state of Mississippi today.
That's right.
Well, I can tell you
It
this,
does
guys.
not. It does
Hey,
not.
Michael Thomas.
It does not.
Let,
It
let-
does not.
Let me say this, guys. You know, I work with campaigns regularly. We have a firm that work with campaigns. And I've worked with all candidates, and I mean all. And if I thought a candidate had the intent to be racist and be a separatist from us, I wouldn't help them, David.
I believe.
But I have worked with candidates all over the state, and me personally, I've not experienced that. So those that are that way, okay, the ones that we've stood with and helped support our state to make it the great state of Mississippi, they need to step up and do the right thing.
That's right.
And let me tell you what's most important, y'all. Mississippi is known to be one of the poorest states in the union. That's what they say now. Okay.
That's right.
Hey, Wesley Thompson, what's up, man? Look, if that is impacting us financially, anybody with common sense would
Take
say,
it down. Take it down.
we don't need no help
But let me
being
ask you
economically strapped, okay? And I believe that our governor and our legislature are going to work together on both sides of the table
take it
and
down.
make an impact. That's what I believe. To move Mississippi from the bottom to move to the next level. I'm satisfied with that.
Man, when you got all kind of people like the NCAA, NASCAR, you got
Right.
everybody in the country saying, y'all can't bring that flag in our states. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do that. Like I said, 126 years is enough. And I believe, like you did, I promise you I believe, man, that the legislature and the governor, they're going to take that flag down.
I look forward to having our governor on this show.
Oh,
Just
well,
hadn't had a chance to chat with him yet.
Yeah.
Because, and the rest of the leadership, I've worked with those guys. I've worked with all of them.
Yes.
Okay? And I believe that with our leadership, because of where we're going, Terris, we're just going through the process. We're going to trust the process because guess what? We fight